The Loop, we'll be talking about the Wayne Hills girls lacrosse team and what they have in store for the season. Keep watching for more.
Wait, what are you watching?
Dude, you don't know?
No.
This is In the Loop. The whole school's talking about it.
That's Remi and Deanna. They created In the Loop.
You've seen Remi and Deanna's new show. It's addicting. It's my everything. I know, it's so good. My friends watch In the Loop, so I watch In the Loop.
Watch In the Loop all day, every day.
Now we get the inside scoop.
You know, everyone in the school is talking about In the Loop.
Wow, this is a great show. Are you guys watching In the Loop?
Of course, man.
I love that show.
I'm a pain in your...
Welcome back to In the Loop. I'm Deanna.
And I'm Remi.
And it's time for the Inside Scoop. Today we will be discussing the start of the Wayne Hills girls lacrosse team. So we both play lacrosse, and the season started last week, which is like preseason for us. So like what do you think? Like, how is preseason this year?
Preseason's kind of... It's a lot because
it's
like the first time everyone's like picking up their stick in a while, and like there's a bunch of tests that we have to pass, especially if you want to make varsity.
We have the mile and we have the beep test, like the pacer test.
What do you think's harder?
I think the mile's harder. I think the beep test. I like the beep test because it paces it for you.
Yeah.
Like because of the beeps, and the mile, I can't do it. Like, I don't know.
The mile, by the way, is 7 minutes and 45 seconds.
Yeah.
I got 7 minutes and 44 seconds.
And I got 8 minutes, so 15 seconds. And we're going to rerun it soon.
Yeah, but I also passed out. I had to get escorted by the guy in the golf cart.
The athletic trainer. No,
yeah
the trainers. But I think like the
day.
pacer test is so much like, I think it's easier. But it's a new thing this year.
I got kicked out of it.
Yeah.
I didn't touch the line, so I really don't know.
But it's a new thing this year. So we got a new coach last year, and my freshman year we didn't do any of these tests, and then our coach came in and we did the mile and the pacer. Last year we just did like a sprint test, but these like
I don't remember that.
So I don't.
I think
you
it was
did
easy, right?
It was easy. It was just like a 50-yard dash, and that was it.
Yeah,
but
these ones are definitely a lot harder, but I think like a lot of people, like if you want to be part of varsity or like be a part of that, like you could be capable of doing it if you put yourself to it.
And there's different requirements for varsity, JV, and freshmen. We might not have a freshman team this year, but I think that
there's so many
freshmen.
Like JV's gonna be just freshmen.
Yeah. But yeah, we do that for like the whole week, and then normally like she splits us up into like the varsity team who's practicing with like the head coach, and then like a JV team, but it's not like actually who go to Barber Pond. But that really happens on the Saturday, like our last practice, or like the Monday, which is like today. But I think that just like gives you like what practices you're gonna do, and
it gives you like an idea.
Yeah, but it's like a lot. But once you get like done and you like pass it, or you like get the time you want, it's just like it's so like relieving.
It is relieving, and then that's when like season actually starts, and like practices have different times, and we go into the locker room and get changed before practices, and then there's always like those supplies. Like this year, thank God there's so many freshmen.
There's so many freshmen.
We don't have to do it this year.
We have to fill the water. Like I remember when I was a freshman, we had to like fill the water, and we had to do all these things. But you need those.
There's like a list of like,
and we need
who's
the
on
equipment
what every day to bring to practice, and they have to bring it down to the field, and JV. I mean, they take their supplies at Barber Pond. Yeah. So I think that's we're gonna start having to do it.
Yeah, but so like JV goes to Barber Pond and varsity goes to the field, which we do that because of the boys. The boys have half and a half, or we go at 2:45 and they come at 5:15, so we get the whole field. But
it changes.
Yeah, it changes like once we like get like the team settled. But I think that practices like they're not as, I think preseason is like worse than actual practices, but that's where you get to like learn the plays, and that's where you get to learn like drills.
Like I think preseason like scares a bunch of people because like you're thinking like, oh my God, we're gonna have to like run all the time. But the season also just depends how we play as a team. Yeah. And that's gonna depend like if it's worse than preseason. I'm kind of scared.
Yeah. But I like practices. Like once you get like to know your team and get closer to your team, it's really fun. Like even, and the good thing about practice is like it's like a team effort. So like if you mess up, like everyone like has to run. Like it's not just you, which I think is better.
Yeah. I mean that also kind of sucks. If someone's like fooling around, then we all get punished for it.
But I think that it's so much better because you get like closer to your team, and like by the end of the season, like they're like best friends. You're best friends with everyone, so it's like really fun.
So like practices, like we just work together a lot, and like the coaches prepare like a series of drills for us. and that usually just takes up the whole time.
Yeah, it takes the whole time. We like warm up, and then we do like shuttles, which is just like passing like drills like with everyone,
Run
and
a
then
little bit.
yeah, we run, and then we like practice and do
drills.
Yeah, we do drills. We do scrimmages sometimes. Like we learn
Those are
plays.
fun.
We do everything. Yeah.
We'll be right back after this short break to discuss more about the Wayne Hills girls lacrosse team.
So like now like games are gonna start and scrimmages because like preseason's done. We're starting like actual practices to like learn plays and everything. But like I love game days. I think those are so fun. Like even if we win or we lose, I think like the preparation for games is really fun. We like go into the locker room, we blast music, and it's like really fun to just like hang out with everyone before like you have to like play.
And I know that like we have to head down to the field like
Yeah.
an hour early.
An hour early to set up.
Or we'll take like the bus to like the place we're going to.
Yeah.
And we'll be there like an hour early to practice, because when we go down there, we have to like
We have to set up
We
everything.
have to set up. We have to practice and do some drills, but it's fun. Like we listen to like good music.
There's
and,
like this one last year we did this one like mix of music that we played every single like time. So that's like just like that was like the ritual last year that we played this
Yeah.
one. It was like the
It was
Rutgers.
Rutgers.
Yeah, it was like the Rutgers lacrosse team like warm up mix or something, and it was really fun. And that was like one like memory I had last year. But that's why I love game days, because like you just get to hang out. Like, even though it's like a game, you still get to like play with your friends. And,
Yeah,
like,
but even if you're on like JV, you still have to go to
Yeah.
every single varsity game, and yeah.
yeah, JV plays after varsity, so varsity plays around like 4, and then if it's at home, we don't know about away games, but and then JV plays after, so like varsity watches JV and JV watches varsity when they play, so it's really like good.
It's a lot of like team.
Yeah, it's a lot of team.
Like if you're not playing on JV, like you could just like you can't like
Yeah.
you can just like leave. But like we decided
to
all
like stay.
We watch each other and support each other.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun, especially when like we have away games and we're all on the bus
Yeah.
together, and
We
like we're
listen
all
to
just like
music.
listening to music and like just getting ready for the
Yeah.
game.
And like the best thing I think with lacrosse, like besides playing actual lacrosse, is like our team bonding. I think because this year there's not a lot of like girls like as there was.
We lost
So
a lot of girls.
we lost a lot of like seniors and a lot of people who like decided not to do it anymore. But we get to have a lot of team bonding. You get to be like really close. We do, of course, like the dance parties in the locker room,
Those
or just
are
like,
always fun.
and then we do like a color war like thing last
Yeah, my
year.
team won last year. I
Yeah,
was
we were on
one.
the same team.
Oh.
We were on the same team. We were on white team, right?
Yeah.
And then we do a scavenger hunt, which was
Scavenger
really fun.
hunt's so fun.
So fun. And then like there's like little things like you get food after practice, or like before practice, like go to Starbucks, or like before a game. So it's like really fun. And then
Also, like last year, like we did these like little sister things.
Yeah,
or,
that
like,
was really fun.
We would just like make baskets or like bags of like always like candy and like. Wait, did we do gifts or just candy?
we did like gifts. So like you got like it's like kind of like a secret Santa before a game. We just like got gifts for everyone. I remember I got like just like hair ties, like things that she needed for the game, like candy, and then like got her a gift card. So like it was just like something to like give you
Yeah,
like
those are fun.
motivation for like the game. But yeah.
Let's go talk to lacrosse player Ariana Carino about the start of the season. Hi, I'm here with
Ariana Carino.
Ariana. What grade are you in?
It's a sophomore.
Do you like playing lacrosse?
Yeah, I do.
What position do you play in? Are you hoping to play the same this year?
I'm a midfielder, and yeah, I'm playing the same this year.
What number are you currently, or were you last year?
I'm 14.
That's a nice number.
Thank you.
Were you on varsity last year?
Yes, I was.
How do you feel about moving up to two brackets this season?
I think it's going to be a tough one, but we just got to work hard, you know, we got it.
Yeah, I think we do got it. Do you think we will win a lot of games this year?
It's not really about the winning, you know, it's about how we play as a team. So even if we don't win, it's okay.
What team bonding events are you most looking forward to?
I'm so excited to do our scavenger hunt.
Me too. Oh my god. What skill do you think you need to work the most on?
Probably my stamina.
Yeah, low-key you do. And you do lacrosse year-round?
I do. I play club.
All right, let's get back to the girls on set. That's it for In the Loop.
Hope to see you next time for more of the Inside Scoop.